Let us retrace the main events in the audio frequency circuits. The microphone brings about a pulsating direct current. The transformer changes this to an alternating current. Vacuum tubes amplify this alternating current, which then goes to the modulator.
Molecules containing more than one atom can rotate and vibrate. Sometimes vibration is simple in form. We can see that each vibrational mode has a different frequency, and all of the patterns of vibration may be different. Each of the vibrations is a simple harmonic motion.
The same peaked wave triggers a pulse-forming circuit, which creates a new waveform, pulses with flat tops. Notice that throughout these changes, the exact subdivisions of our second in time have not been lost. We still have precisely the same number of positive peaks per second.
Pulsating direct current. Pulsating direct current.
If the sine wave's frequency is 1,000 cycles a second, we have actually divided 1 second into 1,000 equal parts. But in this sine wave, it's impossible to tell where each thousandth of a second begins and ends. That's why it's changed into this, a peaked wave, which can be measured from positive peak to positive peak.
The microphone brings about a pulsating direct current. Vacuum tubes amplify this alternating current, which then goes to the modulator.
I don't have the energy for you today.
Someone please take my internet away from me. I've become too creative with too much time on my
Why do you put me in front of all those native people on top of you like
Those are
that?
people, babe. They say
What is wrong with you?
I I was feeling in the spirit of it.
Or you
It
know.
was awesome. Well, everyone, welcome to episode 57 of Ordinary Gains. I'm trying to get some space in here because I've been pushed out. Move over that way, all the way over there. There we go. I entered the camera. That's what happened.
So it wasn't my fault, just to be clear.
That's true. Let me give you a kiss here. I'm the double whose door is always open. Get out of the gray and the white because I'm all black. Jordan LaForge, Captain of this enterprise. The swag king with the crown. Chapter Sunday swagger. You know what that's not? It's expected. The long lost homie of Zach Morrison, AC Slater, since y'all got jokes. Sweet Chocolate Jesus, as proclaimed a Roman of the Empire himself, and the man running up the chimney because he wants all of the smoke. I left that E.G.O. And this person I don't want to run up the smoke with at all. No. Blow that up the chimney somewhere else. I don't want the smoke with her. My wife, Shiro. How are you doing? Okay, that's not my chimney.
I'm doing great.
Doing great. She's gonna murder me.
He will live. I'm much more into torture than I am just getting rid of you. So
Why would you? You watch too much TV. No more Hulu for you. Turn that off now. Just checking in with everyone. Jacob Einstein. Welcome, good sir. Kai, my man who does all of our graphics for our intro. Fantastic. If you need graphic design with helping your intro, hit up Kai. He's fantastic. What should we call that? That's what reminds me of something from Napoleon Dynamite. I should put the Napoleon Dynamite theme song over that. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah.
The king of bad takes. There you go. And clearly his best
Bad takes.
I still have yet to review Backlash. I want to make sure I know that which one of my predictions was right on that one. Okay, I will have a good take. I swear.
Backlash? Is that the fire movie?
That's Backdraft.
Oh, okay.
Backlash is like, hey, what happens to Backlash and what happened to WrestleMania?
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
She checked out immediately. Okay. I see. You know what? That's where we are with things. I think we should just get into it. Okay, hold on. No, you guys are going to bully this man to dropping his championship belt way sooner than it needs to be, okay? You and JV alone have single-handedly bullied Jey Uso off of having a legendary championship run.
I mean, if he can be bullied, does he really deserve a title?
I know you're not going to use the yeet against me. No respect at all here. Okay. You know what? This is as good a time as any, then, if this is where we're going.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now, you're going to hear about it. You.
So it's a ceremony. It has to be lit. It's like the Olympics. No one watches the Olympic flame just ablaze. You got to watch someone shoot the arrow in and hope it goes in there and it's on fire. So we will start off. Well, you never seen that before? Though?
No, I did not. I just see them running with the flame.
Where do you? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna. No, that's gonna be another grievance. I just let me do this now.
It's not working, huh? It's unfortunate. It's like that arrow that didn't actually hit.
You know what? The grievance candle has been lit, everyone. Yes, it's a real candle. And one day I will make it so it's not topsy-turvy. The Festivus candle has been lit, everyone. Grievances are in full effect. Leave that over there with you. Okay. No, she's not. No, she's not.
Thank you,
don't
JB.
like it. No.
Facts.
Okay, everyone. I want to do this by this is First Irritations 5 verse 2. We were playing. Oh, hold on one second. I'm sorry. Hi. The fragrance is actually bring this over here. It smells like disappointment infused with grievances. It's made with genuine feats of strength. And the directions say, "Are you an idiot?" Its uses are for Serenity Now. It is tinsel free. We find this on the Amazon. It's fantastic and life-changing. Anyway, we were playing a game called Telestrations After Dark. Telestrations is basically like a telephone. You write a word down, say like pine cone, and then you pass it to your right. The person that reads the word pine cone has to draw the pine cone, then pass it to their right. The person that sees what you've drawn has to write in pine cone and then pass to the other person, and so on and so forth. You go about 8 rounds is the max you can go with this, guys. And at the end, you see what the original word was, and you go through everyone's choices. Okay, I'm letting you guys know right now that if I were to
I don't actually even know what this is.
Huh?
I don't know what this
Oh,
is.
you're about to.
Oh, okay.
I will just say that I love my wife with all sincerity. She is fantastic and the person for me. But if I were to die and the Lord said, E.G.O, you get to go to heaven based on your wife playing a guessing game with you where you have to draw things out, I'm jumping in the lake of fire.
Or
Straight
guess
up.
a movie
Or
or
guess the movie.
any of those
I'm
guessing
jumping straight
things.
out. Be like, it's been fun. I'm gonna swan dive off of that.
You wouldn't even attempt?
Huh?
You wouldn't even attempt with me? What if I come through in the clutch, honey?
You coming in the clutch of movie references is not what we're here for. Because you again heard a phrase and you slapped like you were so sure.
I was really sure.
I know, and that's what bothered me is that you were so sure. Okay, that's what got me. So any guys. Oh, off camera. That's probably what it is. Let's see if I can do this. I think I hit my camera. And we're back in focus now.
Yay.
That's gonna go. Yeah. Shout out to JV. Thank you, sir. Anyway, so this game is Telestrations After Dark, okay? Now, the thing is that the words can be very simple, but the way people prompt them can make you think it's a terrible, huh?
Ready? Tell me when. I'm gonna be Vanna White.
Okay. So turn it over, honey, Vanna White. The phrase was Homo erectus. Okay. It's kind of a hard phrase to give somebody, but you have to draw Homo erectus, and that has to be the word you guess. Okay. So
what is that?
It's a human. Like instead of like the apes, like the evolutionary chart.
Oh, I would have never.
That's what bothers me, guys.
Anyways, am I turning?
132 IQ, photographic memory. What's a Homo erectus? Anyway, so Homo erectus is this. So we give it to her best friend KT Boxel, who did a plus thing, which is like, hey, there's clearly an erection there, and there's 3 of them, and there's 2 dudes touching PPs. Okay, so you're supposed to go Homo erectus based off of that. Okay, now. No, that's okay. Yes. So then it was passed to Shiro. And so Shiro, yeah, upright man. Shiro wrote what she thought was. No, actually that's not. That was her friend that was with us. Her teammate that was with us wrote, okay, it's obviously a gangbang. All right. So now I'm getting this, and I'm like, I have one way to draw this because I draw stick figures. Okay. Go to the next one. So I drew this. There's obviously a man with a camera who obviously has an erection. There's a woman that's there, and there's a whole bunch of stick figures with erections, guys. And you want to know why I'm jumping in the lake of fire? Why I cannot count on Shiro to come in the clutch? Because this was her picture. So clearly, it's a bang of gang. Okay, clearly.
No, it is not clear.
No,
but
you don't get
okay.
to talk until after you get to defend your.
Okay.
So again, with the Bible and knife, the base is loaded in a full count, and it goes to Shiro. This is what she draws as her interpretation of what I drew. This is what she wrote.
I thought they were dancing, and you had a video camera.
What did the rest of the people have, honey?
I don't know. If they were stick figures.
And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, that is why right there.
I just thought maybe like swinging around something. That's why I thought it was dancing.
I just want to know where the line
It looks like an arm. Like they have a weird arm.
It's a train, all right. You're awfully close. And then again, that's
See?
Soul Train line.
Soul Train.
Call it in to this grievance, unless you have one.
No, I mean, honestly, you just get so upset that me and my best friend can win at those games. And you haven't also, I need a better, challenger when it comes to certain games. I've won every game we've played this week.
It's a math game, and she works in accounting. Okay, that's not the flex. That's like us playing Operation, and I win every time.
It's a game of chance.
Not the guys. She lived in Vegas, and she knows how to shuffle cards. She's cheating. Okay,
I am not cheating.
Oh, that's the other thing. There we go. I know this. There it is. Whenever she's down or losing, she's like, "Man, honey, you're winning. You do a great job." I swear to God, the next hand is, wow. Man, I'm winning now. And then,
But then I remember I had to refocus.
No,
so that way you don't win.
But anyway, I will call this done because that's gonna be another grievance. The next game we play that I win. If I win more than 2 hands in a row, it's like, oh, okay, you're winning. Let me shuffle these, get all the good cards.
He gets to. I even split it up so he can pick his cards, and he gets all the chance is on his side.
She's pushing me to make bad decisions. That's what I will say. This was good because it'll lead us into our next segment. All right, guys, back with some more Stone Cold Shiro. This time I got the full 3 clips. If you're new, you know how this goes. If you're returning, so this is how it goes. I got 3 clips and I'm trying to find out what makes Shiro laugh by spitting out the water. Okay, I've been doing dish duty for the last 2 weeks. It's been awful. I don't want to do it no more. At least not for this time we have till next time. All right, got 3 clips that I looked at from Instagram, from X, even things that you might have emailed me in, and I've got these chances. All right, honey.
I mean, did you actually use what people sent you?
I mean, last time I did, yes. I just had to find these. It's Mother's Day Sunday. Everyone was busy. All right.
Okay.
Where was revolving on you, sheep, bro?
I'm just saying that yours. Like, oh, I forgot.
I'm gonna take that personally. Here we go. All right, you ready to load up?
I guess.
Let's see what we got here. First one we got. Okay, you ready? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, attempt 1. Here we go.
That's a good job, sir. You're doing a good job.
Oh!
Get up and go! Let's go!
Yes! I knew that would work. Yes, that's 1. Finally, first try. Oh, all good, dude. All good. We got for the next one too. Just whatever. Even if you load up 4 or 5 and send them one time, that's fine. Or piecemeal, I'll take it. For anyone that's looking, E.G.O 1, Shiro 0.
Wow, I'm just showing everybody the sign.
Nah, I gotta wash them off, I gotta load them, and then it's one of those specialized ones where it's like you want to sanitize, you want to express wash, you want a quick wash. I gotta do that, and I'd rather not. We're very simple.
Just so everybody knows, you have to wash the dishes before you put them in the dishwasher so they get sanitized. Otherwise, food still stains.
Found that out 4 weeks ago. Otherwise, I'm like, man, why are these not clean?
Yeah.
All right.
Even a light rinse. You don't even do that sometimes.
Times are tough. Okay. I'm not sure how this one will go, but I'm willing to risk it since I'm already up 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. This is an anthem for weight loss. Here we go.
Been eating all over town. Now when I look down, can't see my feet. I've been a glutton, broke the button off my jeans. I need to reduce my body. It's true. Oh, I gotta reduce my body. Because I'm getting huge, I always lose at hide and seek. I crammed a dozen nutter butters in my cheeks.
Huh, okay. You know what? You step out on faith on that one. That's how you get repaid. Okay. You know, I figured that would happen. That's okay. That's okay. All right. That's tough crowd.
Thank you. Boo.
All right. Let's see what we got. All right. Let me see what else. Okay. All right. So this is the third one for all the marbles here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go. All right. Let's do this, guys. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. We got.
I knew I was transgender at 2 years old. I knew I wanted to be a boy, but I was born female.
I too was once a man trapped in a woman's body. Then I was born. Anyways, how to find the right sign company for you is to check how they provide design service. LC Sign is 50 professional designers. We produce 200 drawings every day.
I'm a transgender woman. My pronouns are she, her, and I will only accept those pronouns.
Sir, don't worry. We got you, sir. Have you ever seen such a convenient LED sign? Just put in batteries and light them up, all with a single.
He's really good.
Yes. I shall not be doing the dishes. Yes. Whew. That was tight right there. Glad I pulled back the W on that one. It was great to be a winner. It does. Anyway, guys, we are here to talk about the latest thing that was going down for the last 2 weeks, and that was the gorilla versus 100 men situation. Literally, the question was, who do you think would win if you had 100 guys versus one gorilla? Okay. Bro, I was.
Why is this a question? Why is it a thing?
Wait, hold on. Shira, you didn't get my sign from Tony, did you?
No, I did
It was.
not.
Okay. No.
I mean, it was on Amazon. I don't know.
Okay. We'll check it out. I mean, if Tony has any more, we might check it out at this point. At some point. I might need more signs. Who knows? Can you imagine me airing grievances and clicking it says grievance? That'd be awesome. You can have one too. You know, put it off in your office someplace. Anyway.
You need to put that on the thing E.G.O wants to buy.
Sure, like I know. Well, one of them I already got. One thing I already got. I'll show over one of that too.
Okay.
Anyway, yes. The question was literally one gorilla, 100 men. Who wins? Okay. Now, guys, I heard this. Again, I have 3 degrees. Okay. I have one eye. My hearing sucks. Okay. I smell really good. Okay. Like I lose one sense, gain another. Tremendous sense of smell. Let me tell you, I absolutely would be in that 100-man line to beat the gorilla. Okay.
But you do realize they put you in the front, right?
Oh, heat. Oh my God, I might do that. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Would it?
Ooh, yes, it would.
Why?
Don't do this for me right now.
Anyways.
Few dreams. Anyway.
Do you realize they would put you in the front line?
Why would they put me in the front of the line?
Hearing, eyesight.
I know. Just give me a monocular thing I can check and say, hey, look, flank, run. I think that of 100, you wouldn't be like, well, my husband was in the 100v1 gorilla war.
No.
So if things go planet of the apes,
why can't we just catch the gorilla?
We don't have an option, okay? You have to run up on the gorilla.
What? I'm asking, why is this even a question right now? Why is it going around?
That's they avoid 100. Okay, because polar bears, I think, actually look at us like prey. I'm willing to take that one on too. I'm willing to do that too. That's a bleach bear. Wait, what is what?
Why is this a thing?
Because it's always a man fantasy to figure out how strong you can be and would you do something. That's how we think. Like, hey,
but are you really that strong if there's 100 men and you guys are conspiring against a gorilla that doesn't even know you're coming?
Yes, because shows we got to be better than the primates. Now, a chimp. Now, the only thing is this: if it's a chimp, I'm leaving it alone. I am not fucking with a chimp. Okay.
Why not a chimp and a gorilla?
Gorillas usually avoid humans, and we don't have the exact same physiology as a gorilla. Gorillas are huge, which means muscular fatigue is going to cut in at around 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
A chimp is built like us, and a chimp will rip your arms off. A chimp got sharp teeth, and the fuckers can swing from
gorillas
branches.
have sharp teeth?
They are, but it's more like they don't necessarily eat meat like that. Like chimps will eat you.
Oh.
Like all people you see when the monkeys attack, it's usually a chimp.
Oh.
So I'm gonna leave a chimp alone. I just, hey Caesar, you home? That's right. That's why I would take that. So the only thing I was checking for was, I'll show you. So everyone ran all these permutations through it. It got really, really.
Is that the dance guy with the daughter?
It might be. I don't know. Let me show you. So people, no, it's not.
Oh, it looks like it.
Day hunting party of men. Yeah. Because the question is 100 men versus one full-grown silverback gorilla. And there are people out there like this that are saying that 100 guys would win. And no, they wouldn't. I don't know. Just flat out no. A gorilla's skin, you can't bite through it. Their bones, somewhere between 2 and 4 times.
I gotta kiss my ass. Okay, he doesn't know the truth. All right.
What, is he wrong? No.
Who's biting a gorilla? First of all.
Well, obviously, you guys are gonna have to do some things to get the gorilla's attention.
Action and Jackson are all the attention to
That is
gorilla
not
news.
what's gonna happen.
Magilla, what's up, Magilla Gorilla? I got you.
Oh my gosh.
So okay, the other thing was someone also ran another permutation here. Hold on 1 second. I'll show you another one. So someone actually ran this permutation. This asshole tried to show what it would look like. Drums are hilarious. But yes, this is what they said it would look like relatively.
Okay.
It's running away and a little bit of marauding. Pretty much is what people were doing with this one.
He didn't show any of the people actually hurting the gorilla?
Yeah, he were just they're attempting to do.
Oh.
So people had. This is actually an AI version. That was the most kind of like the most graphic one that it's not graphic, but the one that's the most detailed. They said if it's 100 people and a gorilla, those guys. See, I'm not going to be at the beginning. Those guys, I'm not going to get folded like that.
Okay.
I just that's
so, and they're all just standing there watching. That's dumb.
Exactly. That's what like AI can do better. Then it got really specific because people were saying, "Hey, battle stations. This is where everyone was. Hey, I'm here.
You're in the reserve spot.
Reserve moral support.
What? So how can you even be in this conversation?
Moral reserve support deserves a role. It has a role in this guerrilla, in a war. I mean, I'm not a limb locker. Maybe a rear grappler. No, but I mean, reserve support sounds like it'd be best suited for me. Hey, John, you lost your leg. It's over there. We'll get it later though. You're doing great, champ. And just hold the line. That's my thing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Hodor.
Then people got fair. It's not fair at all. At a certain point, people got really specific with it too. Now we're drafting 100 men.
Oh, now we're drafting 100
yes.
men.
And I mean, like, this is actually a really good one. John Jones, number 1. It's gonna have to be. Aaron Donald's a football player. Alex Pereira in charge of the walkout. He's a MMA fighter. Ray Lewis is gonna have to give the pregame speech.
Oh,
it's gonna be biblical at that point. You got Thor, Sylvester Stallone. I'm not sure about that. He's in the front line. David Goggins is going to have to give the halftime speech.
Okay.
He's 160 pounds, but will feel like 250 of muscle with that speech. The Rock, he's not lasting longer. Deontay Wilder, he's getting knocked out too. Our dad, when he was mad, yes, for holding on the wrong screwdriver, that's very true. Undertaker is the last guy to enter. I think that's going to scare the gorilla the most. Let's see what you call it. 50 Cent, perhaps.
In his prime.
Yeah, a random psycho high school D coordinator's history teacher. We had one of those. We've got Turtle Man. He's in there. Tom Hardy. Kris Jenner's bait. I like that. I like where that's going. Zion Williamson, he's getting tossed in the beginning too. This thing went on for a while because they actually did a draft 100 people. They were even going as far as drafting the entire bloodline, which is The Rock's family lineage. It's over.
I'm so sorry.
Yes. And who's up in there, man? Yeet. I think he should be in charge of the walkout music. So Alex Pereira, okay. We're gonna have to what?
Why are we so passionate about this?
You wouldn't want it? Okay, you know what? This is actually I'm gonna switch this for you for a second, but I'm gonna read through what everyone else has said.
Okay.
Who wants to also do this. Okay. All right, so we got it here. Gorilla would mess up the men, but in reality, go gorilla away. Yes. You would be first in line, most expendable. How dare you? Why do I hate Mojo Jojo so much? Mojo's like 3 feet tall.
Who's Mojo Jojo?
Powerpuff Girls. I am Mojo Jojo.
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna have to.
Oh, on the wrestling?
No.
No.
Who the hell? Who the hell?
I don't know. That's
Powerpuff Girls. Weird. 100 men came up, strategy plan to attack. Some men are going to die, of course, but men as a collective. I like this. This is why I'm in. Surprise death sentence was not on that list. Me too. I actually would put death sentence on there.
Who's death sentence?
Let's check that out later. I'll go over that with you too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
I mean, if you guys want to, it sounds really ridiculous, though.
Well, that's why I wanted to pose this, because I knew you were going to do this and make it about you.
What?
So,
I mean,
someone posted this. Men fantasize about fighting a silverback gorilla. What do women fantasize about? That's on that level. Really?
I mean, I guess if someone crossed you, getting the best revenge ever.
Like, this sounds very specific here.
I mean, what's OTC?
Original Tribal Chief.
Oh, okay.
Roman Reigns. You do okay.
Anyway. Yeah. Honestly, no.
Really?
I don't have anything, honestly.
Like, you don't have a silverback gorilla thing at all. Like, your thing is like, oh, that's your 100 men versus one silverback gorilla.
I guess if I was the CEO of a company, sure, I would make all those men feel this big.
No more Devil Wears Prada for you.
Anyone who came at me, I would make them feel very small. That's probably the closest I get.
Wouldn't that be a self-fulfilling prophecy, though?
What does that mean?
People would cross you because you were mean to them, so therefore you...
No, okay. I'm very friendly. I'm just saying the ultimate would just be able to, like, out-mind play anybody.
Okay, that's all right.
I don't know. I really, as a woman, I don't really have, there's no silverback gorilla that I would like to fight and win against. There's really nothing.
This is also why, yes, it's true. It's why women love it. Yes. Yes. Like, there was a...
That's why I don't understand why this is so popular.
Because dudes would think of some stuff like that. Okay, so whatchamacallit? So... They said Patrice O'Neal did a joke where he was like, guys will sit around and think of stupid shit like, yo, would you, and the thing is, I'm kind of paraphrasing with copy ways. They said, hey, would you fuck a bitch that had no nose? It's like, what you mean, like nose, like a part? I was like, no, it's just two holes right there. He's like, but you got to look right at her the whole time, make eye contact. And I didn't think about it.
You thought about it.
I did.
I mean, we used to ask things like, would you date a guy with no leg?
There you go.
Stuff like that. We would talk about that. Oh my God. Versus making a sandwich.
That'd be awesome. Okay. That sounds like that's...
I mean, we would talk about that stuff in the car.
So, yeah. That's all weird. That's all it is. We'll think about it. We'll ask another guy but have to think about it. And then, like, before you know it, 20 guys have all said the same answer. So then we think the internet also the same answer. We throw it out there. Hey, you think 100 dudes could beat a gorilla? Absolutely. I mean, we could probably take in 30, and that's all we would need, and we'll be good to go there. But it also spun off another 100V.
Okay.
One. And this was actually probably the best take that I'd seen because it doesn't have anything to do. Well, I'll show you that later. Let me find it on here. But yeah, this is actually, it spun off.
Oh.
Because everyone was doing the 100V. So some guy in Britain, 100 collaboration might take forever. I don't know, man. Someone could like.
It wouldn't. You would never get a sandwich.
No, it'd be full of contempt if it did too.
Yeah.
Half finished. And I'd be like, it's a reduction.
You'd be like, why is this sandwich so salty? Like, someone had a problem with someone, and it just went downhill from there.
You would be missing all the ingredients. You'd have like pickles, but no mayo, ketchup, but no mustard. It'd be like a sandwich of resentment. And just, I didn't know. I couldn't do it. It'd be full of contempt. All right, so. The thing is that this actually spilled over into just 100s. And this guy, obviously British, said 100 British versus 100 Americans. And this is how the answer went.
100 British people versus 100 Americans. One big room, no weapons. Who's winning?
I'm genuinely not even trying to be patriotic, but I truly believe that against 100 British people, 30 Americans could get the job done and take the W. And to illustrate this, I'm going to draft a very diverse, broad-ranging fantasy team of 30. Here we go. 2 people from Appalachia born and raised among the mountain folk. 2 Floridians with a criminal record. 2 blue-collar workers from Boston. 1 drunk Eagles fan born and raised in Philly. 1 Waffle House employee, any state. 1 corn-fed Midwesterner. 1 emo Midwesterner. That's 10 right there. Then we add 1 grandma from Louisiana, 1 old man from Atlanta, 2 Italian Americans from New Jersey, 1 with mob connections, 1 without, 2 women from the LA area that identify as Chicana and wear gold hoops, 1 veteran who has definitely committed a war crime, 1 polyamorous person from the Pacific Northwest who still believes everyone should be masking, 1 gay man from Rhode Island who identifies as a bear, and that 1 girl in high school who smoked weed and has a big-ass tapestry in her room. That's 20 right there, which I think could get the job done. But just in case there are any duds, let's add 1 citizen of Texas who refers to themselves as a patriot, 1 no-nonsense softball-playing lesbian, 1 no-nonsense basketball-playing bisexual, 1 middle-aged dad in the suburbs who directs people pulling out of parking spots, 1 cowboy, 1 cowgirl, 1 farmer, 1 person from Baltimore, 1 person from Chicago, 1 New York City cab driver. That's 30 right there. They're taking it.
Yes. Thoughts, my love?
I mean, that is true. When you hear that, I definitely, you think of British people as proper and prim and kind of like we don't fight with our fist.
Oh, we love fight with our fist.
And yeah, all those people she mentioned are hilarious. It's interesting that she only chose like 2 from each group because shoot, you could have just put all the Appalachian people in there and be a wrap.
You're not making it past the Rocky Mountains.
She didn't even put like the Blood and Crip people from LA in there. She did use the Chicana though, so I'll take it.
That's exactly. I was like, you know what? That's close enough. We'll take it. That's ganged in. That's fine. I'll take it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got for the main topic on there. The rest that we'll cover is because it was a long 2 weeks and there was like a lot of news that happened. We'll be covering more of our actual, as soon as I find it, there we go. Covering some word on the street, y'all. Again, a lot was going on, so we're going to go ahead and go through all of this as best that we got it on here. And it's going to cover pretty much all the ranging topics. That's not it. Moving that off the way. Sorry, one second. I didn't know they had older ones that were in here. That is my bad.
What do you mean older one? Okay. Never mind.
So yeah, the older ones. There we go. So yeah, because the ones that were up here last time.
Oh, but okay. I thought you made little buckets of things.
I did, but then I forgot that I still didn't take the other ones off, so that's my bad. All right, so the first one we got that is on here. You know what?
And you're the organized one.
So this is actually a big thing.
Oh, wow.
This guy did a before and after picture.
Okay.
12 weeks, right?
12 weeks? Where does hairline go in 12 weeks? Sorry, he must be sweaty in the one picture. One picture his hair is very fluffy. The next picture you're like, oh, that was a rough 12 weeks, bruh.
This is why you couldn't have been in the room with us, because you just said it.
I'm sorry. It looks like you did a very good job. Anyways, who is this person?
So the thing is like he actually did a video or put this up. Basically was saying, hey, which looks better for men and women that were saying before or after, right?
Okay.
So basically, all the dudes said after,
Yeah, I mean, he's ripped.
But when he said ask women 4-1 said they liked him before.
Really?
Yes. Well, I mean, so basically this set the internet on fire because women were saying that they'd rather have before versus after.
And are they trying to say this is dad bod?
So that's the thing. Before I say it, what did you think? What did you think about it when they said why they would say before instead of after?
Well, I would say in the before picture, he looks a lot friendlier / he's not going to judge you for eating a cheeseburger. And the other one, it looks like all he does is work out. I go to the gym. Yeah, I squat.
The gym is my personality.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I do it because my hairline's receding.
Oh my God. Wow, man.
That's what it looks like.
You are ragging on man's hairline. Yes, bulking versus shredded, of course. So, I mean, a lot of the guys are butthurt about it.
About what?
The fact that all the women said
They wanted the first one versus the second one.
Because it's like,
I mean, they both look good. I don't think there's. I think it's a lifestyle, whichever lifestyle you're looking for.
Yeah, I was like, I know this is.
It looks like this guy will take you to a very romantic dinner and be chill, where that guy is gonna be like, "We got an hour, let's go."
Yeah, or he'll also be like, "Hey, look, we have to make sure we finish our Brussels sprouts milk, pure breast milk."
Yeah, he
and
called
a
ahead
protein
asked
shake.
for oat milk.
Right, I just gotta make sure we do this because I have to get back to my podcast. Waits for the bros.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
but that's hard work. Good for him.
Well, yeah, but for me, it's like, well, it's. I think some women said it. And it was the thing was more. It's the attitude that comes with the after versus before.
Yeah.
It's like this guy. Yeah, he does work out, but this
It's
guy,
not his whole life.
Yeah, it's like, well, you know how it was when you met me. Like, I look closer to this than I do this.
You're like a little bobblehead. You were. But also, too, you were very, strict about some of the things that you did. It took a while to get you, a little loosey-goosey.
Before that, yes. And that's what I'm saying. Like my buddy was like, "Hey, E.G.O, I want 6-pack abs." I've had those things. And the one thing you are with a 6-pack is hungry all the time. Like, hey, man, what are you thinking about when you're, flexing in the bathroom? This was not worth a double cheeseburger. I had to pass it. It's awful. All right, it is. You should, if you see other photos of me, you will know it's both hurtful and accurate.
That one, the bottom one with your the karate guy, bobblehead.
Johnny Lawrence, William Zachary. Yeah, that one I have a bobblehead. That's like it was rough sledding of things on that one.
But men were hurt because women were like, we like the. But why would they be hurt? Men like women who are not perfect 10s.
We don't care.
I know. So why y'all mad about the?
There's certain things that you would think that either one would be okay, but it's like you say how you look at Thor, Chris Evans with his shirts off. Like, why would you say after for them, but not?
Because he's a fantasy.
Well, I know that's. I know that. I know you know that. I know the rest of them. The guys that are trying to get the after picture may not know that. That's all. They don't have. You get to break down everything else. We're dudes. Got to break it down.
Okay.
So the next one. This is Texas. A weed dealer arrested for stuffing Easter eggs full of marijuana, hiding them around town, orchestrating a weedster egg hunt over Facebook to drum up business.
That's hilarious.
I see the vision.
I do too.
Great idea, wrong application. I get it.
You gotta kind of do that underground.
Yeah, if you put those at bars, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I think this bar is you give clues. You got to run up in there, say a secret password.
Yeah.
You get your egg full of your nug. That's fine. It's just it's also he did on Facebook. I don't. He was
really hurting for business. He was trying to be an entrepreneur all the way. Yeah. Someone needs to make him an intern.
That's fair. It's just, you gotta, Facebook doesn't really too kindly. If it had been Marketplace, that'd be hilarious. Facebook Marketplace or however he did it, that'd be hilarious. There's way to do this.
So did people pay a certain amount of money to participate in the egg hunts?
I didn't even have to. There's the link on here. From Barstool Sports.
Okay.
I will put the actual link to the entire story in the chat if y'all are interested because, again, some people have. That's not even going to go all the way, but some people have a great idea. It's just the application that absolutely gets them in trouble. That's the best I can get it right there. If you click on it, it still comes up. Great. So it was right idea. Just, execution wasn't the smartest.
Yeah.
But out there to reckon. Someone don't want a guy who looks better than them. They feel fair. He's working. That's fair. That is absolutely fair on that one. And so for the next one we have on here, so iPhone, if you have one of those, was doing some more of the updates on here.
Oh, geez.
Wanted to get your thoughts on some of the actual
What additions. Are the
updates? Visual intelligence.
What does that mean?
Use to identify plants and animals, as well as add an event to the counter from a poster or a flyer.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the plan thing has existed already, but all right.
Right. Again, not everyone has an iPhone is smart enough to know these things without the actual like update telling them.
Oh, okay.
The other one they had is this one. Apple Intelligence. Notification summaries for news and entertainment apps are temporarily disabled. So I guess people aren't really going after the news and entertainment on there for notification summaries. I don't really cared. Chat GPT extension on your iPhone now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. Again, I thought you could just download that as an app. New wallpaper. It's kind of rhythmic. I don't really care about that.
Wait, in honor of Black History Month.
Gosh, son of a bitch.
You didn't see that?
I really.
What's a ribbon dancer got to do with Black History Month?
It's the fact that it's rhythm and it's okay.
It's like that little girl on the gymnastics mat with the ribbon. She just did this.
I hate showing you things. Back touch screenshots. So you just touch the back of the phone now and it screenshots it for you.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Yeah. I'll also have one here. Starlink is going to be on there too now.
What does that mean?
So I think one guy said that he was actually on a plane and could use Starlink and didn't really need to use the internet.
Oh.
A guy was in a remote area and used Starlink and he didn't need to use like any cell towers or anything like that.
Wow.
I think you can actually use Starlink from space.
Interesting.
So that was a big thing.
That's how them astronauts who were stuck got contact.
Yeah. So there's a writing tool now. I guess just make every message you put or every tweet you put out now more of a Chat GPT extension prompt is what it sounds like.
I guess. I mean, honestly, I'm still learning about all the AI stuff. And initially up front to me, it's like, well, I get it does it really fast for you, but kind of makes you feel like, why do I even need to think?
Yeah, there's new Gen emojis on here too.
Okay.
Get a Gen emoji on there.
Is there a specific one you want to look at, or what?
No, I'm just going through all the ones and thinking like, hey, did you see any that like stood out to you at all? That's the most part.
No, we're just going to be seeing a lot of AI stuff. The AI like extensions are going to become like just like the apps on the phone or.
This one's for you. Well done, sir. Well done. But yeah, I'm just seeing because you've been doing a lot of looking over stuff with AI. I didn't know if you saw anything that made sense to you or no, just updates. Got it.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense that many more companies and businesses and things like Apple are going to be either creating their own AI or incorporating AI that already exists.
Okay.
So yeah.
I see. Kai, I will also shame you to an iPhone. Okay, we have to make separate group chats because of you. All right, whenever iPhone gets together and we add in an Android, we have to create a brand new group just for you. Okay. Also, you turn our text blue. So
I mean, that is why he had to get an iPhone.
Yes, get an iPhone. I got bullied into it. You will be bullied into it too. Now, this is either really smart or really dumb. Because Nike is starting dirty Air Force Ones that get cleaner the more you wear them.
What?
Yes.
How does that work?
I don't know, but I'm just like, somebody's going to do it. And I feel like this is the Emperor's new clothes. The Emperor has no clothes. Because if you're buying them and they're dirty, how are they supposed to get clean the more you wear them?
Why? I'm just confused.
Right. So
why would I want to wear dirty Air Force Ones
to walk
and wait for them to get clean
when I could just buy clean ones and take care of them?
Yes.
I have no idea how this works, and I told someone that I was working with, like they were doing their test on. They were like, really? I was like, does it make sense to you? He's like, no, it doesn't make sense. I was like, I don't know if the grunge look is in, but not when it came to Air Force Ones.
Yeah, but if the grunge look is in, why would you want them to get clean?
And that's why I'm so confused.
I
don't even know how much they're supposed to retail for.
They're going to ask AI. Don't worry. I'm going to ask AI. It'll get better. The idea will get better.
Okay. I was confused at that.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So now we had to outsource this one to our buddy Stuntman about this because this is a really huge thing. Turkey Leg Hut is pretty much self-explanatory. They actually serve turkey legs. But the owner, Lindell Price, has been on some ridiculous stuff. I'm going to try to find the actual text exchange that me, Stuntman, Stuntman's wife and Shiro had, because Stuntman's wife told us about this.
Apparently this has been going on for years. This turkey leg hut has been doing some shady things and selling drugs and has been under investigation previously, and now it's come down to him blowing up competitors. Right.
I'm gonna read to y'all.
You sell turkey legs. Who else is competing with you?
I have no idea. So guys, I'm gonna read the summary that Stuntman's wife sent us, because they live in Houston where this happened. She says, so the husband and wife were co-owners. A year or two, the wife came out and said he was beating her and selling drugs out of the restaurant. So then she became a sole owner. Then he opened an oyster shack.
Oh.
It caught fire a few times. Then I believe he had issues with that oyster place and tried burning that place down too. Recently, they seized guns engraved with the Turkey Leg Hut logo on them. So
Tell me you committed a crime without telling me you committed a crime.
I mean, there is no, even the lawyer's gonna be like, hey man, we gotta take a plea deal, because there's
Jesus.
There is
That is crazy.
So for this next one that kind of blew up, a man was filming a music video.
Oh no.
And was about basically kind of like being on fire, right?
Okay.
So the thing is, they were going to use special effects. He's like, no, I don't want to do that. I'll just light myself on fire while I'm singing.
Cool.
And you can see it kind of went as well as you'd expect it to go, given circumstances. I guess you get to hear him sing, because falsetto. It's hanging in there.
Because I can't seem to
So people were saying, why didn't you just spring for effects? Because I mean, I could probably do that effect of fire on Power Director. I don't know why you would purposely set yourself on fire with just basketball shorts and prayer as your backups.
I don't understand what the fire has to do with the song, first of all. Second of all, nothing else around him is on fire. It doesn't make any sense that he's on fire.
I don't either. Maybe he's saying like, your love has set me on fire. I don't know. It is indeed.
That is craziness. He could have used AI.
Pretty much. He really could have at that point. It couldn't even have to be him. It could be someone else.
Yeah.
You can do voiceovers, and you can do text to draw and text to voice. So with putting those two together, you don't even have to be there, bro. Why would you sign up for this?
And he don't even need to have a computer. He just go to the library.
So, in political news, I don't know if you probably heard about this. Trump is planning and wants to reopen Alcatraz.
I saw a headline for that.
Yes.
Why?
I guess basically they're saying, why do they have to be technically in the state or in the city when you can put them on an island? The very dangerous ones.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. I'm here for it because I want to hear the escape stories.
Why did they shut Alcatraz down?
I think there was a lot of health issues. I think it was getting used, and they were opening up. I think they got more money for prisons in state versus out.
Oh, okay.
I guess. So just kind of like they just kind of let it kind of fall apart, and then they called them museums. They can actually jump tourism because it probably is a lot to upkeep. That's what I guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just want to be like, well, you know what? I want to open just to see like, hey, if you can get out. I mean, like, again, this is not something you should actually do. I'm just saying the Olympics of it all.
Oh my gosh.
Like, hey,
but I thought Alcatraz was one of those prisons where like nobody escapes.
Well, the thing is like, I think one guy did escape, but they don't know how far it got. They never found the body.
Oh.
He got out. So the thing is like, everyone wants to know how true the story is. Could you get out?
I see.
So that's why I'm like, I want it to be open but can you get out? Because that was like, the story they tell you is that somebody did, but they don't know how far they got.
They don't know, yeah.
Yes, I forget how the whole story goes on it, but it was a thing. We were going to be paying more taxes for this. Come on, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Again, it's just I need to know like what the tax bill looks like so I can judge whether or not it'd be worth it. That's all. Reopen why?
The escape room attraction. That would be interesting. Oh, it's probably haunted. That place is probably haunted.
No, you know why you can't make it an escape room?
Why?
Because the minute someone goes in there, hold on. Where'd I leave it?
What you looking for?
Give me 1 second while I look for this. Sorry.
Honey,
sorry.
do you really need it?
Yeah, it's gonna make sense in a second as soon as I find where it is. It's around here.
I'm sure it'll make a lot of sense. I'm sure. We're all just waiting for you. Hanging out over here.
Okay.
Why? It's
all I'm saying is,
Jesus. Here we go. I don't even know.
This is what happens, right?
Oh no.
This is what happens, all right? So they're gonna be like, well, hey, Marcus was actually like, caught and stood and was locked in the prison for over 2.5 hours. Hey, Marcus, we're gonna interview you. Hey, how are things going? This is how it's gonna go. First of all, I am not Marcus. That is the name the slave master gave me. My name is X. And second of all, it felt like I was with the ancestors when they locked me up, okay? They would not let me out, like Akon said. And I would just like you to know, why is the name Alcatraz and why is the jail white? That's why you can't make an escape room right there, because that would happen.
Oh my God.
Okay. This is what would actually happen. I'm not gonna lie, I would watch it with popcorn and shake my head the entire time.
I'd watch that.
Guy escape prison with Silvers. Yeah, was that the guy that was with like 5 or 6 other guys and they went on the fence? I think I saw that one. But if you find it, send it to me. DM me that one, please. It's not the structure of the prison, it's the shark infested water. That's for the other things. I mean, again, the theater of it all. Like, hey, for nonviolent offenders.
So basically, you want to create the Hunger Games on Alcatraz.
Yes. I know people say that could never happen. It absolutely could happen. All right.
And he's first to sign up to watch it happen. Oh my God.
I just, moral feelings be damned afterwards. Okay. Just, what's on the line here? I absolutely would sign up for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That'd be first in line. Let's see what else they got here. Yeah. So I would go 1v1. Or not 1v1. I'd be one of the 100 to go against the gorilla, but I am not doing this new sport. Okay.
This new sport.
Okay. And basically, you remember it's a play on the Oklahoma drill, but I think it's what is it called?
What's the
rugby version?
Okay.
Oklahoma drill is when you're both laying down. There's a ball between you and the other guy, right? You're in helmet pads. Pause. Pass. The coach blows the whistles. You turn over. And the person that gets the ball, you got to run through the guy. And the guy that doesn't get the ball has to tackle the shit out of you.
Okay.
So Oklahoma drill, right? So basically that's what this is. And I'm not doing this, but you get a running start on this one. So you're, bam.
Jesus.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not. This is concussion city, guys. I am not signing up for that. Because at least no matter how violent you say football is, we at least wear pads. There's at least the illusion that you will not get concussed. That's a definite concussion. Okay. And paralyzation, that's how you want.
That's brutal.
Exactly. You make one false move and you've been given the Stephen Hawking special. There's no way. I immediately pass on this. I would rather have the slap tournament than this.
Really?
Yeah. I'd rather have a slap me and knock me out than like make me lose all most of the feelings in my legs.
Well, I feel like he tackled wrong, but to be fair.
That's fair. That's also true.
So
I'll take a power slap. There's no way. This one also made the rounds for Pamela Anderson, the Met Gala.
That's Pamela Anderson?
Yes, that's her without makeup. She's 57.
Okay, she looks like a normal person. Go ahead.
Guys were so upset.
Why?
They were like, man, the wall's undefeated. Ha ha ha. She got so ugly. Ha ha ha. It was weird. Like,
her haircut is not favorable.
Were like, it was terrible. It was terrible. Everyone was like, the hair is terrible. But it's like because she did the movie. I think
she looks very nice.
She looks 57. That's what yes. Everyone's like, I mean, this is what the wall looks like, and showed a picture of her from Baywatch in the head of this, and I'm like, that was. I don't know if you realize that was like 30 years ago. Yeah. I don't know if you understand that was 30 years ago. People age. She had hepatitis.
Yeah, she's been through some things.
Right.
Wasn't she an addict too?
I think so. That's and plus, she did the Last Showgirl, which is basically about her at this age being the last showgirl in Vegas. And the movie's based on that, but she doesn't wear any makeup in that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what.
And that's no makeup. That's good.
Not bad. It's like you're closer to our Helen Mirren.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it, but all the guys are like, man, the wolf. And it's like, bitch, you do know people age. It's like this is also why she won't date you.
Yeah.
Like you say dumb shit like this. It's like you this is what happens at 57 and kids.
Right.
Like it was weird. People react like all the guys were super all about it. Yeah, there we go. I'll show you the actual caption.
I mean, she's still got a body.
Yeah, it's just a terrible haircut. That's all.
Yeah, the haircut's not
So
great.
someone said, my feed is full of men complaining that 57-year-old Pamela Anderson is unattractive. Come to the conclusion that many men who claim they do not like women with makeup and plastic surgery are not being honest. Also could be true.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely now a standard out there where you think that, oh, you're supposed to have duck face all the time and stuff.
Yeah, so that no one likes the hair is pretty much what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like you're 57.
They want those ladies.
Right. I was like, yeah, you're it's okay. Like obviously we should be telling people like, hey, it's okay to look like because the cosmetic links.
I mean, for her not to have makeup on, like she looks really good.
Yeah, but they do. They do.
The bangs are rough.
Yeah,
it's also the eyebrows, I think, that make it a little bit where they're very like the thin,
the wispy look.
Yeah,
it's not good.
That's all.
If you know what,
but she looks good.
The thing is like just roll the hair back to the way it was in Baywatch, and we're fine. You don't have to extend it. If you do the semblance that it goes, if you do that hair that goes up and over and comes down, she's fine. That's all. Just the bangs were a terrible look. Okay, honey, this thing that you're looking at, I can't. I'm not even gonna play the video, the audio for this.
Okay.
You can't even really say the name of the song.
Oh.
The algorithm will trip it. But guys, also, Kanye released this song that you are looking at.
Oh Jesus, this is Kanye.
Yes, this is Kanye.
Yee.
Yes. So I can't say what the name of the song is.
Okay.
Because you can see that it's in honor of a certain Austrian painter. That helps. That's what they say instead.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically it's them just staring for like 2 minutes, and there's the Austrian painter's speech on there, and so basically
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Why is he playing this?
I think it's trying to be avant-garde and crazy for the sake of.
Okay.
He went on a rant about it, but it's got its
So wait, it's these black tribal men.
Yes.
Standing there repeating the speech of this person.
They're basically kind of like grunting, but his speech plays at the end.
Oh.
The Austrian painter's speech plays at the end. I'll tell you about the actual speech in itself, but yeah.
Okay.
Basically he basically put this, that's his Twitter or X that he put up. And then right before it came out, like everybody yanked the songs from their catalog. So iTunes was set to play like you can't play it on the radio. You're like, that's kind of sketchy. We can't play this.
I don't understand because you didn't play it. Does it have like a beat and stuff? Like it's a real song?
It kind of is. It's just like it would be more considered an interlude than anything because there's no rapping.
It's like one of those things.
Yeah, it's more like it's a visual video to go with the speech and the beats, but that's kind of it.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's basically.
And then he put the speech at the end.
Yes.
For what, like?
I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about it after.
Then why bring it up? Are you not going to tell me now?
Just immediate thoughts on where he is with putting that out there.
Well, he's like that Dave Chappelle skit. He's that blind black man don't know he's black. He just out here in these streets. But he just got divorced, right? Or he's going through divorce, right?
No, they're still together.
Oh, I thought they were getting divorced.
There was a stream that There was a stream that he was doing with another guy, like a streamer, and she walked right in with the frame and then tried to back out the end last minute. Like, oh, y'all still together? It's publicity. I mean,
they're so weird. I guess they're weird together. It's fine.
You want someone that wants the attention, and someone that's willing to give it and has $1 billion.
I just think it's weird. He has this one sort of like edict for his children, I think, and which seems kind of normal in a sense of I want to be a protective dad, and then this.
He might be dealing with
weird.
I think he's dealing with some bipolar disorder, along with a borderline personality disorder.
Okay.
Because he was saying that,
and he doesn't take medication.
Yeah, he said that up until the age of like 12 or 14, he used to blow his cousin. So that was the week before, so he had to make this come out. So it's there's a lot happening.
Wow,
But to end on an easier note, I'm absolutely going to do this. If we have a son, I'm definitely doing this. Forgive the cursing at the beginning, but I, as a dad, would definitely do this. This shit is hilarious. Hold on.
Fuck that. I'm a real father. I make dreams come true. My son wanted a bed. I got him one. Church.
Why does kid look so fat?
Hey, Jay, you look like baby Rick Ross, yeah. Let me see him. Your mama's gonna be mad.
Your mama's gonna be mad. Oh my God.
I would definitely do this. And I would not only show this, but I would film your reaction to it. I would do that.
Are you gonna make me laugh at my own son like that?
Yeah, we gotta know. Like, you need to know whether or not you need to know now whether or not you should grow one.
But then when he's older and he wants to grow one, he's gonna be stunted. That's why he's gonna be in therapy.
That's another way. Like, hey, son, sometimes people we love the most hurt us.
I wouldn't be able to control my comments.
I would do it. I would. Yeah. And just for that one time, you'd have to. Just give him one. Just what would you say? What would be the one you say at the beginning?
I have no idea.
I'm definitely doing that. That would.
I have no idea, but I would laugh for sure because I laughed at that little boy.
She would. She definitely would. That'd be one where we have to. Son, look, I'm taking the L for this one. It's worth it. Few things and hills men are willing to die on. This is one of them. Okay, we'll hold.
I think for me it would be worse if it was just a mustache. I would be so upset.
No, we're not doing a mustache.
I would be so upset.
All we could piece together was a mustache. I'd be upset. I'd be upset. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us for another edition of Ordinary Gains. I will be back on in about 2 weeks. But again, thank you so much for joining us for E.G.O and the Shiro. Guys, we're out.